Okay, so how far is this place? It's way over here. Alright, so let's hop on our bike and head to our destination. Alright, let's talk to Colina over here, and I don't think they will aggro me that far. Or will they? Wait, are you gonna come back? Okay, cool. Well, I can easily fight them, but I really don't want to. The village of Osh must be further east. Let's continue with haste. For all we know, our competitors may be on their heels. Or our heels. Okay, onward. Alright, here we are. So, this is the village of Osh, or what's left of it, that is. It was a place of light in my life. My great-grandfather called it home, in fact. Wuk, what are you doing here? Wuk, I didn't know you were here in Yaktuel. I was picking up lumber for Ixbraxen when I heard the third promise was on her way to the site deep in historical significance. I immediately saw another opportunity to be of service, so I followed you here. Wuk is a shipwright who came to our aid during the Feast of Reeds. A pleasure! You're a member of the third promise retire, I presume. No, he's not, because Colonel right here is the second promise. For the moment, I suppose I am. My name is Kona. A pleasure to make your acquaintance. Kona! Now that's a good name. A familiar name. Where have I heard it? Wait a minute. Kona! As the second promise of Tural? To think to address the Dawnservant's own son as some common retainer! Such disrespect cannot be accused! Please, take your gun and... Oh, come on! Not this again! Well, I take no offense, so please not dwell on it. Alright then, I shall not dwell on it! And I'm pretty sure there's gonna be a running gag for the entire expansion. And right on cue! At least he's consistent. I understand you wish to learn of the Ixri Publi, where I am forbidden by the Ixbabrax to divulge any information regarding its preparation. I would be happy to share what I know of the Yaktuel history instead. Well, we appreciate that. In the most basic of sense, the conflict between the Ixbal and the Moja was of one land. The Moja live in the lower forest, while the thick canopy obscure the sun and the soil is unforgiving to crops. This drove them to convert to the upper forest, the home of the Ixbal, and they launched a determined campaign to seize it for themselves. Yet, advantages ever favor higher ground, and the Yellow Forest held the upper hand against the invaders, rebuffing them time and again. But as the state of this village would attest, the tide eventually turned. What brought about it? Well, something you all know too well. Blessing siblings. We all know too well because of Bakol Jaja. You must understand, the Moja were once a people of much at war than themselves as they were with others. The Hobigal, the Bonwa, and the Dopro each sought to assess the dominance over the others, as they are engaged in the Ixbal in battle. In the efforts of straying bonds and discouraged infighting, Hobikon and the Boao leaders arranged a marriage between their children. However, this political measure altered the course of history in ways no one could have ever imagined. It was long believed that partners of different clans cannot have children together. But then it happened. A child arrived who shared the blood of the Hobigo and Boa boat, the two-headed Molja. Blessed with a tremendous physical strength and magical prowess, he grew into a mighty warrior before eventually assisting in the first Aatrox, ruler of the three clans. Well, such qualifiers will dispose anyone to leadership, character notwithstanding. Under the Aatrox rule, the newly united Moja became a force to be feared, and war soon came to a head. I think it's best for you to see the results firsthand. Let's visit another battlefield from that time, and there I shall continue the tale. Okay, next location it is. Over. Okay, that's a shall be restrained. Do I even do that right now? I can just get those nuts anytime I wanted to, but you know, fuck it. And I'm back after finishing the Shadowbringers Hunt Train, and here we are with this open battlefield. Like, look at this place.
ここがシュバラール族とマムージャ族の戦いにおいて主戦場となったショブリト敗戦場です。
文字通り怪人に帰したこの土地を見れば、どれだけ苛烈な戦いだったのか察することができますね。
一族の伝承によれば、ヨカフイ族が去った500年ほど前から森の支配権をかけた争いが始まったのだとか。以来400年以上にもわたり、幾度もの大戦と数えきれない小競り合いが繰り返されてきました。
そんな歴史的な戦いを80年ほど前にこの地を訪れた父上が終わらせた。
Until father ended their conflict 80 years ago.
グルージャジャ様はたった6人の仲間と共にシュバラール族とマムージャ族の陣営を相手取った。結果、見事に戦場を制圧したのです。
さすがは全盛期のバリガルマンダを封印した連中だぜ。
そうして半ば強引に戦いを中断させたグルージャジャ様は、争い合う両部族を集めて会談の場を設けたといいます。
Wait a minute, who's there? Was it my imagination? Another echo. Oh, it's our father's past, where he united the two clans.
先祖が争っていたからというだけで、お前たちは何百年も飽きずに戦ってきたわけだが、今日限りでしまいにしてもらうぞ。
その言葉は我らが森を奪わんとするトカゲ野郎に言え。こやつらさえいなければ我らは平穏に暮らしていけるのだ。
Well, the man has a point.
臆病者がそんなに戦いたくないのならおとなしく森を明け渡し尻尾を巻いて逃げ去るがいい。
どちらか一方が決定的な勝利を得て、もう一方を排除したとて、いずれまた次の侵略者が現れるだけです。
Actually, this is the very first time his other had actually spoken something. Well, granted, he's been sleeping majority of the time.
あなた方はこの海の外に他の大陸が存在し、いくつもの国々が歯を競い合っていることをご存知ですか？
Exactly. Do you know of numerous nations that's also fighting for dominance? You're not the only ones.
無理もありません。太陽を超える方法を持たぬ私どもには、その事実を知る術がありませんでしたからね。
Well, he does have a point. Even though you don't care about what happens overseas, people from across the continent could easily just come here and conquer our lands if they really wanted to. Wait a minute, who's this guy? Oh, wait a minute. Don't tell me that person is Ketenramm, the same guy that brought all the spice and ingenuity from Tural to Eorzea? And he's a rogue again. Huh. At first I thought he was actually a hewer or something like that.
トナワータ族の大男かと思っていたが、よく見てみれば違うようだな。
Hold on. So if he had a small glint to him earlier, then how the hell he's still alive at this point? Unless he got something from Eldorado that made him life eternal or something.
他の大陸なんて見えなかったぞ。見えないほど遠くにあるなら、どんな船があれば渡れるんだ？
問題は、そのような船を我らは作れないという点ですよ。私どもよりも優れた技術を持つ国が存在し、トラルの存在を知ったのです。彼らのうちのいずれかの国がトラルに目をつけて支配しようと欲望を燃やしたらどうなると思いますか？
What do you suppose might will happen if they brought their full might upon us?
お分かりになりました。
Wait a minute, just after listening to his voice, he kinda sounds like All Might from My Hero Academia, or is he All Might? If that's the case, I may need to look up his voice actor after this recording then.
そうならぬために寛容なのは、トラルに生きる人々が一つに団結し、隙を見せぬこと。もはや小さな部族同士で争っている場合ではありません。俺ら一人一人の力などたかが知れてる。だが互いを知り手を取り合うことでバリガルマンダほどの大きな力にだって対抗できるんだ。
Well, technically you made the Velga Mantra spell go haywire to encase itself in its icy prison, but I guess a win's a win.
バリガルマンダに？言葉だけでは到底信じられないが、戦場でお前たちに敗れた今となっては。
ああ、こいつらの連携は見上げたものだ。土宝を守るために怪力のヨカフイ族の足元を狙ったら、ペルペル族のやつに素早く阻まれた。すかさず距離を取ってそいつを弓で射抜こうとしたら、今度はハヌハヌ族が風の魔法で矢をはたき落としてくる。互いの弱点を互いの長所で補う戦いぶりは圧巻だった。
Exactly.
それが他部族が手を取り合うことによって生まれる強さ。私どもが起こそうとしているのはそういう国なのですよ。
しかしこれまで殺し合ってきた相手とどうやって手を取り合えというのだ。
That's a very good question.
ねえ、騙されたと思って一晩だけ付き合え。
My head. That person's echo. It couldn't be. Could it?
そうして始まったのが伝説の酒宴。
Began the legendary banquet.
無論殺し合いを続けていた部族同士がいきなり肩を組んで酒を酌み交わせるはずもなく、長い沈黙が続いたのだとか。ここでグルージャジャ様が一計を案じました。 シュバラール族の肉料理とマムージャ族の蒸し料理、これを交換させて互いに食わせたのです。
Oh, okay, so there's a significance for making this dish because having two of these sworn enemies made dish for each other, made peace to one another.
相手の伝統料理のうまさに思わず目を見張る両部族を見て、彼は満足そうに笑うと一つの提案をしたそうです。二つの料理を掛け合わせるぞと。そして皆に手伝わせて調理を始めました。
Oh, okay, okay. So that's how he got them to cooperate with one another. He decided to ask him to combine the two dishes to make something even better.
それがシャブルクピビルってことか？
Then that's a shabulu pibli, I wager? Indeed.
あの料理はシュバラール族とマムージャ族の文化を合わせて生まれました。いわば両部族が初めて手を取り合った証なのです。当初交わした一晩だけという取り決めはどこへやら、新たに生まれた料理のうまさに両部族の仲はほぐれ、その宴は3日3晩も続いたのだとか。
Man, if only there was a way to go back in time to relive that moment in time.
かくして宴の終わりに両部族は和議を結びました。この時グルージャジャ様が語ったとされる言葉は今なお我らの道筋を照らしています。
無知ゆえに争い、
Ignorance bleeds right.
知りて絆を結
Understanding
ぶ。
regrets fellowship. What's so funny, Lamont?
いや悪い悪い。この旅でさ、知らなかった奴らのことを知るほどに好きになっていく自分に気づいてたんだ。親父たちも同じだったんだって思ったらおかしくてさ。
I guess that's one way of putting it.
無知ゆえに争い、知りて絆を結ぶか。
さて、これでお分かりいただけましたかな。両部族に起こった戦いの結末とシャブルクピビルという料理に込められた意味を。
ああ、バッチリだ。教えてくれてありがとな、ウケブ。
Yeah, thank you for sharing the story with us. But although, that person I detect behind me,
なんだ？どうかしたのか？
well, I just kind of had this feeling that I was being watched by someone. So I turned around, but as I did, no one was there. Probably just my imagination, maybe.
誰かが近くにいた？
もしかするとサレージャかバクージャジャあたりがまた何かを企んでいるのかもしれないですね。
That could be a good possibility, but I don't think that is the case this time around.
たく、あいつらにこそ今の話を聞かせてやりてえぜ。
Hopefully, but my intuition telling me is something else. Thank you guys for watching this recording session on Fantasy XIV Dawntrail, main MSQ for 7.0 and onwards. If you have any comments, you can put them down below the video as well. And if you like this video, please click the like button, it is very much appreciated. And if you're curious about future content, you can check out my YouTube channel. If you like the content that's been uploaded there, you can probably subscribe. If not, that is alright. But if you're going to, don't forget to hit that bell icon to get notified for future videos in the near future. And as always, I have 3 projects which are continuing on my channel, which are Fantasy XIV Raid, Trial, MSQ, Rockets, Dropkits, Minions, Mounts, or anything related to Fantasy XIV. Secondly would be my 2 gachas, which are Great Grand or NA and Honkai Sorrow. And for both of them will be the Lost Belt missions, the trail-based continuance, the companion quests, and of course the future banners that will be coming for my 2 gachas respectively. And lastly, to say the least, personified. And with that, this has been Raven Sleep 45. Take care, stay safe, and have a pleasant Final Fantasy XIV day.